Washington Commanders, New York Jets. This is a full 3 in favor of the Jets, leaning towards 3.5 at a few of the books out there. Yes, leaning towards 3.5 for the Jets at home here against the Commanders. 37.5 is the total. Adam, the quarterback situation is a complete mess. All we know is, here's shocker, Aaron Rodgers isn't coming back after all to play for a dead team after having major surgery only 14 weeks ago. I know that's crazy to everybody out there. I know everyone thought that they were, this wasn't just an attention-seeking fella that just wanted to really, really, really keep the limelight on him while he was rehabbing from injury. But, comes to find out he's not going to play this week.
Matt, let me take you back. I want to go way back into history. The year is 1989. A man named Ronald Eugene Rivera is a linebacker for the Chicago Bears. They have been quite the football team over this last decade. They've won a Super Bowl. But you know what else he's done in 1989 that most people don't know about? He appeared in Weekend at Bernie's. Prove me wrong. You can't. Because he might have. Because he's still in Weekend at Bernie's. He is still an animated corpse on the sideline for the Washington Commanders right now. As things were happening in the game against the Rams last week, they kept cutting to Ron Rivera, and I kept thinking, is he alive? Is Ron Rivera still here? Like, did they fire Ron Rivera and he's just showing up like Milton in Office Space to make sure he collects the paycheck? Like, what? Have they moved him to the basement and hidden his stapler? What is going on with Ron Rivera? Like, all respect to the man for everything he has overcome in his life to be in the position that he is in right now. But what is going on with this entire franchise at the moment? You might think that's me saying, of course the Jets are favored. No, this is my fired into the sun game. I just wanted you all to be aware that Ron Rivera might actually be a reanimated corpse that is being moved around by Eric Bieniemy and Josh Harris in the ownership group.
So, Steven, another just like, you can hear the Benny Hill music playing in the background. Like, they're going to start Sam Howell again, it looks like, even though you bench him. Like, so you bench him and you almost get this weird comeback and then you bench him again. So anyway, it looks like to be Sam Howell again here for the Commanders. How do we get to 37? I don't know. Maybe how do we get to 37? How do we get to 38? I guess would be the question. If you want to play it under 37.5, which is out there right now, if you want to do that, maybe that's the angle in this one. What say you?
I say that if I want to avoid divorce, this is one of the games that I can't justify watching on Christmas weekend if I want to stay married. There are some of these that I can make a professional case for because it's part of my job. Even my wife knows that Washington and the Jets suck, and at this point in the season, there's really no good reason to watch them or bet on them. So, hard pass for me.
Guys, this is going to get to 3.5 at a couple of the books. At which time, I think on principle, I will have to bet the Washington Commanders.
I get it on principle, but like
of the District of Columbia.
There's
Virginia.
So many other bets. Like Matt, you've told me this over and over again. You don't have to bet everything.
You don't, but it's the other side of a field goal with the Jets. It's the other side of a field goal.
But Zachary F. Lovin Wilson actually put up 30 against the Houston Texans. Like, I don't know, man.
Like that, I on principle, I get it, but like, what has Eric Bieniemy and Sam Howell showed us anytime in the past 4 to 6 weeks? Like,
they've shown us that if you bench him and put in Jacoby Brissett, then maybe you could actually win a game.
So live bet it when that happens, right? It is Howell still, right? He's starting.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
So then let's tweet about it when Howell gets benched and see what the number is. How about that?
Yeah. We'll come in. Yeah, we'll come in on Brissett. Brissett rides in on his steed and whatever, and to gets it done.
Like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer bringing presents on Christmas weekend.
I like it. All right.